highfalutin, lazy, or foo-foo America gets, we will never stop hunting and fishing. This is the Hunting Quest. Hunting Quest. We take 1 hour of every week and talk about our favorite things in the world, hunting and fishing. You'll get tips and help on the fishing environment locally in the DMV area. Plus, we're going to have fun along the way. This is the Hunting Quest. And now your host, Mike Tippin and Bennett Malin.
Yeehaw!
What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? What was that?
Well, I was, while you were away, I was looking at the Diverge stuff that came out.
Oh, yeah.
And the winners that came out.
Oh, did they announce the winners?
Yeah, it's like just like right now.
Oh, no way.
And I gotta say, I have no idea how to say this guy's last name, but the waterfowl winner, I have mad respect for that dude.
Yeah, that's badass.
Steven Warblowski. I don't know how to say it.
That looks about right.
Yeah. Is freaking epic. But
yeah, that's a badass picture.
But I will say, if you scroll down and you see the Austin Hintz turkey winner.
I was just about to say the turkey winner is my favorite overall picture, hands down.
Yes, sir.
That picture is so sick.
And I will say that Trent Johnson, and it's the life of the winner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, they should rename that, in my opinion, to like the Fat Boy picture. Fat Boy's gonna eat. Not that he's fat.
That's me in the duck blind, dude.
Yep. I'm freaking eating.
Screw the ducks, dude. I'm making breakfast.
Yeah, that looks good.
Dude, there's nothing better than warm food in a duck blind.
I will agree.
It's a life changer.
Especially when it's like, I don't know, -3 degrees in outside.
Yeah, it's a necessity at that point.
All right, so I gotta say, I mean, look, I don't take pictures. I'm not a photographer. That's not my thing. I'm looking at the grand prize winner. It's the Nicholas Oatley.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's cool. I imagine that's a really hard picture to take. But I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, that one I'm not super impressed with.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, anyway, so
I don't know. If you guys don't know, the Diverge 12, I guess the 12's their 12th year of doing it. It's a photo contest that Sitka puts on. Different categories, you submit pictures, people vote on them, and
it's like I look forward to that contest every year.
Oh yeah,
it's like waiting to see like what's the federal duck stamp going to look like to me.
Yep.
That the Diverge pictures are always awesome. So I'm not knocking on them. I'm just, I mean that waterfowl picture is amazing.
Dude, that turkey picture is badass.
A turkey pic. I mean, and no
turkey
slouch.
picture is super badass.
All of them are amazing. That big game winner.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Sick. I mean, that silhouette. Can you imagine, number one, how hard it is to get that picture?
But, yeah, I don't even understand that. I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's like, you got the star in the background, the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whitetail winner, I will tell you, that's 100% absolute 100% a whitetail guy who's coming back from getting skunked that night.
Yeah. Cold as hell. Going inside to take a shower.
Yep. But I think that's what I like so much about these pictures is there's always something really cool. Like there's a story behind it.
Right.
And I'm sure there's the real story behind it. And then there's like the story that I'm going to see.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like Fat Boy dinner,
That's right.
Yep. I'm good with that. There's nothing better. That dude's got a stack. So good.
Oh, jeez.
So how you doing, Benny?
Oh, I'm just tired. Really tired. I've been in Missouri for a couple days. Got back Monday night late. There's a big ice storm in St. Louis, so it took me a little bit to get out of there. And flew back into Baltimore and then slept. Woke up at 4 to go duck hunt. And then came home last night. Woke up again this morning to go duck hunt. I'm going to go to sleep tonight and then wake up tomorrow to go duck hunt and continue that pattern through Sunday. So it's going to be a long couple days.
What a hard life you live.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you. What? I don't feel bad for you at all. If you're expecting sympathy, it's not going to happen from this side at all. At all. No. So how was, first of all, you went home. I saw some pretty badass pictures of some fish, especially the one that your dad caught. I think that was your dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty nice one. That was the first fish. Nice. That was the first fish of the trip. And we're like, damn, this is how we're starting. We're going to be all right.
Yeah. So when do you finish that? Or when are you like, when are you going to put that on social media?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Cause that's pretty epic.
I guess. It's just a little rainbow trout, dude. Just a little guy, you know?
Just a little rainbow trout.
No, dude, it's not that big. It's a little photo magic, dude. That fish is only like that big.
Yeah, okay.
It really is. It's like, I got another picture of it. I'll send to you. It's only like that big.
All right. Well,
but you got to do the, hold it way out for the camera, and I got like way low underneath it. Oh yeah, a little photo magic.
Well. Good with that.
You get good at that when you catch a small fish.
That's pretty good. I like that. So you froze your ass off. Did you get any hunting done in Missouri?
No, not a lick. There were ducks everywhere down there. The one morning it was all open. Well, that lake was. So we were fishing Lake Taneycomo, which runs out of the bottom of the dam from Table Rock, and then it flows, I think it's like 14 miles or something. And then it flows through into Bull Shoals, which is a lake down in Arkansas. Okay. So it's kind of right there on the border. It flows down basically from Table Rock down into Arkansas. And since it's constantly flowing, and that water coming out of the bottom of Table Rocks, I think it stays like 45 to 50 degrees year round. Okay. So it doesn't really freeze. Our fishing poles were frozen, which was super fun to deal with. You'd be reeling in, a little spinning rod, and it's just slinging snow and ice off of it as it's flinging water droplets off of it. It's just snowing around you.
I wonder what that does to the bearings in there.
Oh, I'm sure it's terrible for it.
I'm sure, because nothing's going to heat up. None of the internal lubricants.
Yeah, none of the grease is heating up and actually doing anything. Yeah, no, it's probably terrible. Like every third cast, you got to dunk the tip of the rod down in the water and shake it back and forth to get the ice, to get your line unfrozen from the eyelet so you can reel. It was really fun. It was a great time.
I bet. Well, you got to spend some QT time with your dad, right?
Oh yeah, I got to see him, and my grandpa came down with us, and it's a bunch of my dad's buddies that go. They've been going since what was he saying, 82 or 89 or something like that? Sometime in the 80s, that group of friends started going down there.
Before you were born.
Right, yeah. And now they all bring their kids, and so it's turned into this big, there's probably 30, 35 people that go on this trip every year.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's all old family friends, everyone giving each other a hard time, making fun of each other, that kind of thing,
I got you.
We had one of the guys come in one morning, and one of the guys was in the kitchen making breakfast in the main cabin, and he goes, "Hey man, how do you like your eggs?" He's like, over easy. It's fine with me. And he goes, "All right, cool. Scrambled it is." As he's finishing making the last dozen scrambled eggs, he's already made a bowl of them. We're just making scrambled eggs. Like, we're not making special eggs for you. Shut up and go sit down. So it's a whole lot of that kind of crap all weekend, but it's a good time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I saw some good picks though. So most of those were catching keeps or catching releases.
We kept most of them.
All right,
we had a few that were like really small. We're like, no.
Grow up a little.
I ain't keeping those. It's so that lake is stocked by the state. So a lot of times you catch the stockers, the little like 12 inches and stuff like that, little guys. Yeah. We just throw those back, but every year on the Saturday night that we're down there, we do a big fish fry with all the fish that we caught on the weekend. And there have been years in the past where
we've gone hungry.
May have to eat a ham sandwich Saturday night. You get a couple pieces of fish and make yourself a ham sandwich.
There you go.
But no, we did. Everyone did really good this year. They were flowing water all weekend.
Good deal.
So we were able to catch a couple fish.
Awesome, man. So
I had like the coolest trout catch I've ever had in my life.
Oh yeah.
Using I think I sent you the picture of that little brown. And I was using a spoon, cast it out, and I'm reeling it in. And just as I get the spoon up to the surface, I'm getting ready to pull it up into the boat, and I watch this brown come up and swipe at it. And so as he swiped, I pull to try to set the hook, and it pops right out of its mouth. He missed it. And so my spoon comes flying up into the boat, and it's bouncing off the console. I'm like, oh, shit.
You set the hook like it was a bass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And my dad goes, what the hell was that? I was like, dude, did you see that? That fish just swiped at it right at the surface. And I looked back out, and I mean, this fish was 5 feet off the end of the, off the side of the boat. And I looked back out, and that trout is on the surface just swimming in a circle where I pulled that lure out. I was like,
I wonder.
No way. Didn't cast, just flicked the spoon back into the water. It smacks the surface. That trout turned and absolutely hammered it. Set the hook, pulled it into the boat. Didn't even have to reel. I just bloop in the water, set the hook, and picked it up. And Dad was like, how the hell did you do that? I was like, dude, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap.
That's one of those, what? No way.
What? No way.
Dude, you know the guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he put out some stuff. I don't know. If y'all have never seen him, I go check him out. I don't even know his name anymore.
I forget what his handle is and everything, but dude is so funny.
That dude's funny as all get out. He's like, and he'll call you on your BS, too.
Oh, yeah.
What? That doesn't work.
No way.
What? No way.
Dude, my favorite one's where he goes and tries to, somebody shows a video of like an oil stain in concrete, and they like spray it with brake clean or something and light it on fire, and it like gets rid of the oil stain in the concrete. Yeah, and he's like, what? No way. Goes out to his garage, sprays the floor down, lights it on fire, and it blows up the concrete.
Yep.
Concrete cracks when it expands. Yep. And it boom, and blows a big chunk out of the middle of his garage floor, and he's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, doesn't even sound mad. He just sounds defeated.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that guy, though. I mean, his soup drawer has got more shit in it than anybody else's. But if you haven't seen him, that guy, I no idea. I have no idea what his name is, but my God, his stuff is hysterical.
Oh, it's great.
Anyway, so you got some fishing in, and no hunting. Hunting. Well, you couldn't hunt anyway, right?
We could. It runs the southern part of Missouri. The southern zone runs through the end of January. And we thought about it, and then every time we thought about it, we were drunk the night before. We're like, dude, we should get up and duck hunt in the morning. And then we'd look, and it was like 0, feels like -14. And we're like,
nope.
Hungover, 0, -14, boat ride at 4 a.m. No,
that does not sound
good.
Inspiring there, Benny.
I'm all the way good.
That does not sound inspiring.
Dude, it was too cold. It was brutal.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was cold. Dude, it was bad.
It was cold. It was never too cold. It's never too cold to hunt.
We took off.
Too cold to fish.
We took off in the boat the one morning, and we were using my dad's buddy's boat. funniest damn thing. It's a retired Coast Guard boat. It's a 23-foot War Eagle.
Nice.
But it's still white with the red stripe down the side of it.
All right.
And so everybody's avoiding us like the
Yep.
plague, dude. We had free reign to just run full bore on plane wherever we wanted. It was awesome. And that boat was a freaking rocket. Dude,
Yeah.
it was cool.
I like that.
But dude, I'd jump it up on plane. We'd be running
I
up
could
the
never
lake.
own a War Eagle boat. Couldn't.
Oh, dude, it was pretty nice.
No, I can't own one.
Why?
Think about it. What football team do I? It's like, what is my football team?
Oh, whatever. You fucking
No,
nerd.
what's my? It's not nerd.
Unfortunately,
It's not gonna happen.
yeah, roll tide, brother.
Hey,
Yeah, roll tide.
where's Mizzou?
Roll tide. Hey, we beat Ohio State. Leave us out of this.
There you go.
What happened to your game, huh?
I don't know.
You lost.
We lost.
Embarrassed the SEC.
We did.
Unacceptable.
We did.
Made Saban quit.
Yeah, we made Saban quit. Right.
He was so embarrassed that he lost to Harbaugh that he quit.
Right.
But yeah, dude, I'd have that boat up on plane, and I'd have like face mask, beanie, my hat, to where all I could see was like that much of me was exposed.
Ninja style.
And my eyes are watering. And by the time my tears got to my hair on the side, it would
frozen.
freeze. Dude, it was brutal. We'd stop and I'd have to like brush ice off the side of my face. Dude, it sucked.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, man.
Oh, it was terrible. We would partake in a beverage, and it would be like mustache would be frozen like half a second later. I'm like sitting there like, why does it feel like, oh, it's ice.
It's frozen.
My face is frozen. This sucks. I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, man. What's this like? It sounds like you had a good time.
Oh, it was a great time. We fought with our boat a lot. Piece of crap.
Well, cold weather will destroy lowers. So,
Well, it's also when you have a 94 bass boat that doesn't never get used, and then you just drag it down to the lake once a year and expect it to start and run. Miraculously, it doesn't start and run. It's crazy how that happens.
yeah.
No, it's got a fuel issue somewhere in it. I think Dad's going to take it apart and try to get that figured out.
Well, I don't know. It is what it is.
That's right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It break out another 1,000.
That's what they stand for.
But I've seen, in cold weather, boats in general are made for like good weather.
Yeah, like warm summer days.
Yeah, and like
nice days to be out on the lake.
No like stumps, no mud.
It's usually pretty bad for them.
Yeah, so
Usually pretty bad for them.
Let's put it in like -4 degree water, and let's put it in -4 degree weather. Regardless of what the water's doing, let's say 35, just above freezing, because you weren't frozen. So,
Right.
And let's see how that lower like really works with all the lube in there, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep the lower unit in the water so it doesn't freeze, because the water's just a little bit warmer.
In half a second, that's all it takes.
Oh yeah,
you trim up a little bit because you're
frozen,
dealing with stumps, and let me trim up. It is frozen.
Yep.
You're screwed.
Yeah, it's great. We Sunday we were putting it on the trailer, and went down to the dock and went to start it, and it was so cold that the so there's outboards that have the starter has the gear that pops up.
Yeah.
And then spins and pops back down. It was so cold that gear was the lube, like the grease on it was so cold that it wasn't letting it pop up. So you'd hit the key and it'd just sit there and spin. Like you'd hear it just. It's like,
Yep.
This ain't gonna start. The starter's not even engaging. Like, this is fun.
This is a bad day.
So we put the boat back on the trailer with a trolling motor. It's a great time. Super fun.
We didn't ask. Like, are you drinking tonight?
Yeah, dude. Being a man tonight, drinking an ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Dude, I gotta be up at like 4 a.m. to drive an hour and a half through the rain to go stand in a duck marsh in the rain.
And
to deal with.
How's your waiters doing?
Oh, dude, they're awesome.
Yeah,
they're super cool.
What kind of waders you got?
I'll be rocking the old Cabela's breathable specials tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Why?
the
Why you wearing that?
Sitkas decided to nuke themselves out of the conversation this morning. Dude, Doyle heard it from across the marsh. He was like, "What was that?" I was like, "That was the seam on my waders." And he's like, "Oh God." I was like, "No,
no, that sucks.
Yeah, dude, the seam like right on the inside of my thigh, just boom.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it was great, dude. It was great. Out picking up dive bomb sillies on the mud flat.
That's not okay.
I mean,
man.
they all right.
Yeah.
Gonna find out how badass this Sika warranty is.
So, well, explain that to folks who don't understand why you spend $1,000 on a set of waders.
So Sika's warranty, you can send them back to them at the end of the year. They do a, which I needed to do anyway, have them refresh and everything. But they do all the warranty work. And then if it's stuff due to wear and tear, they can also fix it for reasonable cost. It's like $50 to $100. And that's for everything. They can do new boots, patches, but not really a patch. They actually fix the material the way the material is supposed to be made, and stuff like that. So they take care of them for life. They claim it's the last pair of waders you'll ever need. So we're going to find out.
We'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. I'll have to keep track of when I send them and when I get them back to see how true they are with their turnaround times.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If not, we're going to badmouth them on the podcast, and I'll be wearing dive bomb waders next year.
Does Dive Bomb make waders?
They do. They just released them.
Yep.
They look sick, too.
I need to.
They look really sick.
Dive Bomb.
Yeah. I was planning on talking to Kyle when we get him back on here. But I also noticed that one of their guys in the video the other day was wearing what looked to be a Dive Bomb branded waterproof shell.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is also sick.
Yep. I saw that.
Which, if that's the case, Benny might be switching to all Dive Bomb stuff next year.
Oh, while you're wearing Sika.
Dude, this thing's warm and really comfortable.
Which one's that?
It's the new merino wool quarter zip.
You like it?
I do. It's
really
comfortable, really soft. It's not super thick. It's not like the one you have where it's like the whatever, like textured. I mean, it's just like smooth wool, like thick t-shirt material.
Yeah.
But super comfy.
Yeah, I've got I think I'm going to order their new bag. Mm. Yeah. Mm. So, I was up in Geneva, New York.
Yeah. So where were you at Saturday?
Yeah. Geneva, New York, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I have this Plano box that goes with me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's like the greatest thing. I think it was either a gift or I might have paid like $20 for it. I don't know. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're all good. I've had it for years. I put everything in it that I hunt in. Then I have like my regular like day-to-day clothing. Well, apparently it didn't like the minus something degree weather. And it hit the back of my truck and the wheel broke out of it.
Nice.
Yeah, not okay. So I didn't realize it until I was like halfway into the hotel that I was staying at. And then I'm looking, I'm like, I'm dragging one side of my body. So I get to the hotel, I get in the hotel, and there's, I get in my room and this thing starts leaking like all the snow, collected inside. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
So, anyway, long story short, I saw Sitka has got a bag that's like roller bag, big roller.
I did see that the other. Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
I saw that the other day. Now that you say it, I know which one you're talking about.
So I think I might replace my Plano with that Sitka bag because it's waterproof. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I like it. But the Plano stuff, I was like, oh, I'll get another Plano at like $90. I
Yeah.
paid like 15 for it. So I'm not spending $90 for something that broke. But that's, neither here nor there. So anyway, so yes, I went to New York. I wound up stayed in a really cool hotel up in Geneva, and I got to hunt with Final Flight. And those folks, Mike took us out. So first of all, New York's ducks and goose season ended somewhere like early January. I can't remember what it was, but Mike Larson reached out from Final Flight, and if you don't know him, we've had him on. His stuff, he's we've talked about him before, but Larson reached out to me and was like, "Hey, let's you and Benny, let's go. We got a veteran only hunt in New York. The state of New York puts it on one day. Let's go." And where were you, Benny?
I was in Missouri trout fishing.
Not here, not New York.
No, I was in Missouri.
Yeah, disappointing.
Yeah, well, you asked me like the day after I bought my airfare.
Yeah, well,
it's just bad timing. I was like, man, I should go to Missouri this weekend. And then you were like, hey, you want to go kill ducks and stuff up in New York? And I was like, about that.
So on my trip up, we decide, I'm driving up by myself because Benny's not going. And I get up, and if you've gone to if you've gone up to Geneva, you like hang a left at Corning, and you find the lake, and it the whole way. I'm seeing thousands of geese, thousands of ducks, thousands and thousands of snows everywhere. I'm like, all right, this is cool. I'm calling Mike Larson, Final Flight, and I'm like, hey, are you seeing this? He's like, yeah, I'm looking.
He's like, yeah.
So finally I call him, and he's like, he goes, yeah, we kind of have a problem. I was like, what's that? And this is a northern problem. All of the boat ramps are frozen.
Oh yeah.
So he sends me, he says, hey, go out to this state park and check to see if this, boat ramp is frozen. I was like, all right, cool. I drive out there. It's probably, I don't know, 100,000. No, sorry. There's probably 10,000 geese, ducks. There was a tundra swan out there, everything. And yeah, on the lake.
Dang.
And I almost ran over a snow goose.
I should have.
He walked in front of me.
Should have.
Yeah, well. So I go out to the boat ramp, and I kind of walk out a couple steps, and I'm in regular shoes, and the thing just breaks through. I'm like, yep, no, we're not doing this.
No.
And it's like 100 yards of nothing but frozen. And I was
nice.
Like, nope.
Dude, just full send. Just back the boat trailer on. The boat trailer will break through it.
Look, I'm good with that, but it's not my boat, not my trailer.
Done that a few times.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Mike was like, nope. So
well, I mean, when you have a 40-foot pit blind,
yeah,
you go hunt the pit blind.
Well, so I get coordinates and says, hey, meet here at this time tomorrow. I was like, all right. So I went down to the bar at the hotel and started drinking. Yeah, that was a mistake.
It didn't look like a mistake to me.
No, that's not the one you said.
Oh, okay.
No. So I get to the hotel, and I'm at the bar, got some food, and the bartender, his name is Abby. If you stay up in New York, you go to the Lakefront Hotel, Abby will hook you up. I was drinking Puncher's Chance, which again, good whiskey. If you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, it's the UFC guys, the UFC announcers, Bruce and his brother decided to kind of get together, and they kind of looked at it and said, hey, there's a lot of fighters out there kind of get busted up and they don't have much. Let's put together this, and all the proceeds go to, ooh, look at there.
Merlin, hush. No.
So all the proceeds go to, fighters that kind of get punch drunk or whatever. But Bruce and Michael Buffer did a good thing in that way. And, they kind of put it all together. And it's actually a really good whiskey. I'm really, if they sold it here, I'd buy it, but they don't. So, long story short, I meet Abby. Abby's like, hey, when you're done, go over to this other place. I'll hook you up. Cool. I meet Mike. I went to bed at, I don't know, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, meeting Mike in the morning. I think I was pretty well, I don't know, I was pretty close to drunk when I showed up. No, I'm joking. I had a hangover, that's for sure. But I show up at this pit, and it's like a 40-foot pit blind. And we start setting out decoys and hunting with a couple of veterans, which was a veteran only hunt. So those of you who know that the hunt season in New York is over, yes, it is. But for Saturday only, it was vets. So we get out, set up some decoys. And after that, man, I mean, it was impressive. We were out with Noah and Mike. Noah's another guide. And they had the grill going. They had good food. They had bacon and sausage and all kinds of really good stuff. And I mean, all in all, it was a really good time. But we shot our limit of geese. It got so bad. I mean, we had shot our limit so fast that we're sitting there and Mike's just like filming it at that point. He's just like, oh yeah, look at there. There's I don't know, there's 40. There's 30. There's 25. And then so we started trying to smash some snows, and we got a few of those. We got a juvenile blue.
Nice.
Yeah. It was, dude, I'm telling you, that was second time I've been to New York, second time I've hunted with Mike and Final Flight, and the second time that I've said, that was truly epic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to, I don't know how the hunting goes in most places outside of New York, but I can tell you Mike's got it. Mike's got the blinds. He's got the knowledge. He's got the decoys. He's got everything. And dude, I mean, we limited on geese in 25 minutes, maybe. It might have been less than that.
That's awesome.
And that's from us. I mean, keep in mind, we're sitting there like, oh, well, I think I hear something. Let me eat this first, and then I'll stick my head out at like -8 degrees where your entire beard and your face freezes. And you're like, oh, there's some geese. We should probably shoot them. It's that type deal. And when Mike tells you, I mean, like we're sitting there and Mike's like, oh, yeah, these guys, if geese are coming, they're going to come in here and they're going to die. That's it.
Fair enough.
I mean, it was awesome.
That's the ideal way to do it when you're hunting geese.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, if you saw them, they were coming to that spot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I know I'm super stoked for the snow goose shoot in March. That's going to be a blast.
Yeah. I sent you the video of the 10,000 plus snow geese.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept getting closer and kept getting closer. We shot a few snows, but they kept getting closer and closer and closer. And I think it's a 25 person limit on the snows right now. 25 a person.
I know I'm ordering an extended tube for my shotgun before we go up there in March.
Pull the chokes, folks.
And Benny is running no plug, no choke, and like 15 shells in the gun. And it's going to be stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm standing up and boom, 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 as fast as I can into the group.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It's going to be so fun.
So, we got some shot cam footage too. So
we did.
I sent you.
Did you want me to post that? Is that why you sent it to me?
I don't know. You can.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing it.
All right, fair enough. All right,
you can do it.
All right.
It's pretty cool though.
We'll have to be a little selective on which ones we post, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. So we had a good time, and then so I went home, or normally after the hunt, like if I know I'm gonna hunt, it's it's not a long drive for me, but my wife convinced me. She's like, look, stay up there another night. Just, don't try to drive home. And I'm really glad that I did. So I left that night from the blind. I went back to the hotel, changed some clothes, and everybody, Abby, the bartender down at the hotel, he's like, look, man, he goes, we got food, we got drinks, but I'm gonna let you cheat on me tonight. And he goes, you need to go check out this place called Smoking Pete's. And I'm like, what is it? He goes, this barbecue place. Barbecue in New York, really?
You're like, brother, do you know where I'm from?
Yeah.
I'll pass. Thanks, though.
Pass. He goes, they've got a pretty good bourbon bar too.
You're like, all right, I'm in.
All right, I'm in. So from my hotel to the Smoking Pete's is, I don't know, 9-10 minutes away at the most. GPS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Best decision I have ever made, ever. I get there and sit down at the bar, and the bar has got, it's all made of pennies. The whole bar is nothing but pennies.
That's sick.
And I'm like, holy Jesus, this is pretty cool. So you start off, you walk in and you order your food. Like you go to the front and you order your food, and they give you a little buzzer. And I'm like, and the lady who's talking to me, her name's Maeve. And apparently not apparently, that is Smoking Pete's wife, Maeve.
Okay.
So she's Smoking Maeve. She's sitting there and she's like, well, what do you want? I said, give me whatever you would eat. Well, Saturday was brisket, so I got brisket.
There you go.
All right. She goes, what do you want to drink? I was like, I don't know. This guy beside me says, you want a Jenny? I'm like, a what? What the hell is a Jenny? And it's a local beer in the area. And it's like Genesee something. But it's a local beer. And the guy's like, hey, if you don't like it, I'll buy you whatever you want. Oh, yeah, all right, cool. All right. So I told Jim. So Maeve's like, cool. All right. Here's your little buzzer. When it buzzes, go pick up your food at the counter. Here's your beer. Drink until whenever. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking, and I mean, they got a hell of a bar selection, and they got a hell of a whiskey selection, and a hell of a beer or a bourbon selection. I'm like, and then I see this case that's like, that you'd put China in.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of case. And I'm looking, I'm like, that looks like, no. That looks like, it can't be. That's a bottle of Pappy 15. Wait a second. What's that? That's a bottle of Pappy 12, Lot B. Hold on. Wait. That's a foolproof Weller's. So now it's like, Maeve comes over. I said, hey, what all do you have in the whiskey? And she hands me the little thing. I said, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, you're like, this just got way more expensive.
Yep. Totally worth it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Pete comes over and we start talking about whiskey, and I had the best brisket. Their sauce is excellent. The brisket's just amazing. It's perfect. And for New York, and I can't even say that. I can't even say, oh, for New York, whatever. No. Their brisket is on point. Wherever you go, probably, I have to say, it's probably my number one of all the places. That is my number one brisket.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go back when we go up in March.
Oh, we will. I told them we're coming. So, and then on the way back home, so I stayed Saturday night. Sunday morning, I wake up. I go back over there on the way out to grab some food, and they're like, "Oh, you want this beef on wheat?" I'm like, "What?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. You're looking at
the what?
I need 2 of them to go, please. It's basically like a beef, like super sliced up smoked beef shoulder, maybe.
Okay.
That's like perfect. And it's got this au jus sauce, and like, I don't like sauerkraut, but Pete makes his own sauerkraut, and it's actually really good. I'm not a big sauerkraut guy, but their au jus sauce and but
sounds really
I'll tell
good.
You, if you don't do anything else, their beans are amazing.
Really?
Oh yes.
I don't know that I've ever been to a restaurant and been like, The beans?
The beans. Yeah. No. Never.
Fire.
Yeah,
Never once.
That's the way to do it.
Would you go? Would you go back just for the beans?
Yes.
Are we talking like baked beans or like green beans?
No, it's great. It's baked beans with like pulled chicken in it.
Okay, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, they sneak that in there, but it's freaking delicious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's horseradish. Sorry, I don't know. I said sauerkraut. It's horseradish.
I was like,
I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Like sauerkraut on a beef sandwich with au jus sounds kind of weird, but
no, horseradish.
Okay. Oh, so, horseradish is horseradish. Yeah, absolutely. Here for it.
Horseradish, but it's good.
You don't like horseradish?
Theirs is good. I don't, but I tried theirs and it's good.
Huh.
Their stuff is not like super potent. Maybe it's like a New York thing. I don't know, but it was good.
See, that's the thing I like about horseradish, because like I don't like normal spicy stuff like peppers and that kind of thing, because it's hot and it lasts forever.
Yeah.
Horseradish is like pow, and then it's gone.
I don't know. Once it gets in your nose, like once it's here.
Oh yeah, you get that good clean burn up there, and the whole mouth's on fire, and then 20 seconds later, it's gone.
You know, give me hot, spicy peppers or whatever. I'm good with that. Not that.
You're crazy.
I guess, but I'm okay with
I guess.
I don't know, but I don't know, man. It was good though. You know, if you get a chance, if you really get a chance, if you're ever in Geneva, New York, and you want a place to eat, I'm telling you right now, Smoking Pete's, head up there. They will take care of you. He's a vet, super cool guy, got some amazing whiskey, got amazing, good bourbons. I sent you that picture.
Oh, dude, of all of them lined up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all of it. E.H. Taylor, the Full Proof, the CYPB, the Pappies, all of them.
Yep.
I was like,
he
whoa.
was going off with that too. So, but that guy can cook, and apparently his chicken wings are amazing. I didn't try that. So,
dude, it sounds like bourbon and chicken wings for dinner the night we get there.
I think so.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'll tell you,
we can be sophisticated and drink Pappy and eat chicken wings.
You ain't got to be sophisticated there at all. But so look, this is the other thing that I really didn't understand. Like, me, I'm a big college football guy, right?
Right.
And the NFL's like, all right, that's cool. Until you get to Buffalo, New York.
Oh, dude. Kick rocks, idiots.
Look, wide right is not my issue. But here's the thing, man. I have never seen more people on a Saturday and Sunday. I mean, 2 days worth of nothing but talking about Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills. We're a long way away from Buffalo.
Yeah.
And this entire state, or at least upstate New York, was like, yep. Where are you watching the Bills game? I'm like, I'm not watching. What?
You're no. You're like, you mean the Chiefs game? I don't know what. Who are the Bills playing this week? Oh.
Man. Well, that whole entire upstate New York was, I mean, everywhere you went. Honestly, it was on the same level of what an Alabama-Auburn football game would be.
Yeah.
It was that crazy.
And it was like, nuts.
Yeah. And I mean, sucks, wide right. I get it. But damn, man, that state gets behind their damn football team. That's for sure. And the Bills Mafia is a real thing.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a real thing.
No, they're nuts.
Yeah. I'm kind of okay with that.
The Bills Mafia has got to be one of the most fun tailgates to go to.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been to a Bills tailgate, but I would just imagine that tailgate is got to be one of the best.
So I'm a Saints fan, right? I mean, I have to be. I have to be. No.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
Yeah, well. There's a lot.
Alabama and now the Saints too, Mike.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look.
Jesus Christ.
Where's my closest football team? Where's my closest NFL football team?
Unbelievable.
Who you want me to pull for? What, Tampa Bay? Can we pull for Atlanta Falcons? Please.
I'd go for the Falcons over the Saints. Jesus.
No. We were the Aints, man. I mean, come on.
The Aints. Who dat?
Yeah. Who dat? Who dat nation, man? So I pull for the Saints. I like the Saints, but I could be I could be a bandwagon Bills fan for sure.
No,
I could really be a bandwagon Bills fan. Their fans are epic. They
Yeah, they're
really
pretty cool.
are.
They're pretty cool. Speaking of, did you see Jason Kelsey at that
Yes.
game?
Yes.
Man was acting a fool.
Yes.
He was having the time of his life.
Yes.
Shirtless, screaming at people, just
Yeah.
having fun. That was so cool. Did you see the clip of there was a little girl like standing down in the stands below their box, and she had a sign for Taylor Swift, and he jumped out of the window down into the stands, walked down, picks her up, and like takes some pictures with her and goes, "All right, we're going to go show this to Taylor," and turns, walks back up the stands to like the front edge of their box, and he's like, "Taylor, look at this sign." And he's like holding this girl up for like to show her to Taylor Swift. I was like, that's
Lord.
pretty cool.
All right. That's pretty epic. I like that.
He's
I
a
like
cool
that.
dude. There's videos of him like out
I didn't
tailgating
see the
with
video.
fans.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's videos of him like tailgating with the fans before the game. He's just like
I
walking
saw-
around to people's tailgates. They're
So
like,
I
"Dude, you
saw-
want a beer?" He's like, "Sure." Shotguns a beer. It's like,
Oh my God.
this dude's fucking awesome.
I saw the I guess there's a documentary of him.
Yeah, I think it's him and Travis.
Travis.
I think it's both of them. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's
I
pretty
haven't
good.
seen it, but I want to see it. It's going to be pretty good. So, and of course, this Saturday was the UFC fights, but I have not watched them yet, so don't say a word.
I didn't watch it either.
All right. Well, I was not getting a pay-per-view in my hotel room, so so I haven't watched it yet, but it's going to be, you got Dracus Duplessis and Sean Strickland was the main event, so it's going to be a pretty good fight. So
Sean Strickland's a bad dude.
they are both bad dudes.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Sean, not because he talks crap, not because the guy does this like Philly shell, and he just he doesn't get hit. I mean, he just doesn't get hit. He's a remarkable fighter. He does talk shit, and that's kind of cool. But
I mean, when you're Sean Strickland and you can back it up, you can talk shit to people.
there you go. There you go.
It's one of those things where when you can back it up, you can kind of do whatever you want.
But I got a new fighter. So on my way up to New York, I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had Joe Pfeiffer on. I don't know if you know who Joe Pfeiffer is. He's another Philly guy, right?
Okay.
But that dude's nuts. I mean, that dude is epically nuts.
I'll have to look at it.
So he's got a fight coming up, I think in a couple of weeks. I can't remember exactly, but it's UFC. It's a Saturday night fight type deal.
Hell yeah.
And that guy, I'm telling you, man, he makes Sean Strickland look normal.
That's terrifying.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I've watched him. I mean, he punches harder than Francis Ngannou. I mean, Francis Ngannou had the record for the hardest punch ever, and this dude beat it so bad that he broke his arm.
Jesus
his
Christ.
bones could not take the amount of power that dude was producing in his punches.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not normal.
No.
Like, that is unnatural.
I love it though.
That's pretty impressive.
So we got that. And then I've seen a lot of cool stuff from SHOT Show, haven't you?
I have seen a few cool things from SHOT Show.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying too close attention to it, but I've seen a few things pop up here and there. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I forget who it was. Somebody just released a bunch of single shot 410s. Or single shot shotguns in general, like single shot 410s, 20 gauges, and 12 gauges. And I want to say it was Henry.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, they're sick. I was looking at it in the blind this morning. I just saw the picture, was like, damn, that's a really cool gun.
I want so bad just once for Henry to come out with like a 20 gauge lever action. They got the 410.
Mm-hmm.
And I would imagine that a 20 gauge lever action is going to be like brutal.
Oh,
But
dude, it would hurt so bad.
I want one so bad. I want one so bad. I
Yeah.
really do. And they came out. Last year they came out with their 9mm, that 9mm Homesteader.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That thing was pretty
and
cool.
yeah, I've heard really good reviews on it. And then this year was like the launch of their single shot shotguns in 410. They've got them in 410, 20, and 12.
Yeah.
No 16, which all right, whatever. But
I'm surprised they didn't do a 28.
maybe they did. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I saw
yeah.
410, 20, and 12.
All right. And yeah, I don't know. But I mean, they got a 410, they got a 20 gauge. I mean, that's for a single shot. You're pulling the trigger on that. All right, have fun.
Yeah.
But they've got a turkey. They've got a turkey, and it's a single shot.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that thing's going to be wicked.
Benny's gonna have a really cool turkey gun come Sunday. Come Sunday. Send you a picture of it. What do you mean? Look. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. My Versamax is the greatest gun I've ever owned.
I love Versamax.
Brakes.
I loved
Brakes.
Versamax.
Brakes on the second shot.
It was look, that gun's about as old as you are.
I'm sure. When I turned, was like, that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why, because the bolt just disintegrated inside the gun. That's good for it.
Look, and you know, to my credit, that gun, when I bought it, had a lifetime warranty on it.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, joke's on me. Remington has decided that they're not going to honor their lifetime warranty because they're no longer Remington. They're Rim Arms.
Rim Arms, yeah.
Yeah. So that disqualifies me for getting my lifetime warranty on my shotgun, and they're making no parts for it. So in my opinion, don't ever buy another Remington.
Yeah.
And truly, if you look at it, most firearm companies could do the same thing. If they offered a lifetime warranty and, you know, they go bankrupt, they don't have to continue to cover the parts, but, yeah, don't go bankrupt, you know,
right. Yeah. Just be better, dude. Don't be broke.
Just be better. Don't go bankrupt.
Yeah. Don't be broke.
So, you know, figure out how to manage your money a little bit better. Don't go bankrupt. And, if you're going to offer a lifetime warranty, own up to it. You know, keep it, at least produce the parts, you know,
right.
I'll pay
at least. Yeah.
They're not even going to do that. So yeah,
wild.
I'm not a Remington fan anymore. And that Versamax, anybody who wants it, I'll sell it real cheap. So, I have the spare parts for it.
That's what I did with mine. I think I sold mine for like $500.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I want to get rid of this damn thing.
Mine will go for like 400, something like that. Or it's going to wind up in a cow pond somewhere. So
that's right. It'd make a good decoy anchor.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't own it. I'd own that over an SB3.
You're dumb. No, just no.
I don't know. I want that Mossberg, I want that Weatherby.
Yeah, the Weatherby's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way the one thing I really don't like is the way the forend feels. And like that's the thing I like about the Benellis, and my Rite is kind of the same way, where they're real thin on the forend, which you get out of inertia guns. Like your gas guns will never be thin like that. Yeah. But that Weatherby, the forend's just a little bit thicker, and I don't know why. I just don't like, now that I've gotten used to having like a really small, thin forend, I don't like having a bigger one.
It must be like the touch of the tisms that you got.
It's super like some kind of weird tism OCD thing that I just like. Dude, I pick it up to shoot it, and I'm like, and just forget how to shoot.
Wow. I don't know. I've seen it. I haven't shot it. I want one. But I would really prefer if Henry would come out with a 20, like a 20 gauge lever action.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I think that'd be. I'd line up to get that one. But I'll stick with my Beretta A400.
That's a good gun.
It's a solid.
Those are hard guns to beat.
Yeah. It's never jammed. Knock on wood.
Nope.
You know, It's performed in minus whatever degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's performed in warm weather. It's been dunked. It's been, you name it, it's done it. So,
Right.
and it's a versatile gun.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, and
ducks,
like I said, that's what I shot for a couple of years. And it's an awesome gun. I mean, they're bad to the bone.
right?
I just hate how dirty a gas gun gets.
So clean your gun. If they get that done,
They do.
I'd shoot better shells and clean your gun.
Dude, if you saw the condition of my Rite right now, you'd be like, that's why he can't shoot a gas gun.
No, I'm not. I know why your Rite.
I can't have a gas gun, dude.
You can't.
No,
You
no.
can't.
I don't care about them enough during duck season to take care of them correctly. Like, they're lucky if they get wiped down with a rag after they get wet.
I get that 100%.
But like the inside, cleaning the inside of it,
I get that.
nah.
I haven't cleaned my Beretta this year.
But when you do, it's going to be a disaster.
It might be. It might be.
And then it takes you an hour to clean them.
No, it doesn't. No, it takes me 20 minutes to clean my clean my Beretta.
Well, at the end of maybe at the end of this season, we do a side-by-side gun cleaning video, and we'll see whose is a bigger pain in the ass to clean.
I think that's a fair challenge right there. 100%, all in. But we're not breaking it down to pulling out triggers.
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh yeah, we'll break it down to that because my Rite's got a single button that you press and the whole trigger assembly comes out.
That's why I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, so we'll break it down to that level.
No, we won't. There's no reason to.
Yeah, sure there is. It gets dirty in there. You got to clean it.
No, it doesn't.
Shooting Kent shells, it will.
Shooting Kents, absolutely.
I've been shooting Kent 3-inch number ones the last couple of weeks, and they are devastating, dude.
You're an idiot to your gun.
God, yeah. They hit like a freight train.
Shit, that's like
super fun. They pattern terribly, but God, when you get it to work, it is lights out.
No, it's like what is the other one? The Remington's hypersonics.
Yeah, those are terrible. Those just break guns.
They do. They pattern really well in certain guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a Browning, and that Browning would just eat Remingtons. I mean, just it loved those hypersonics at 1,600. What was it? 1,600 or 1,650 feet per second.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It patterned perfectly, and then you had to worry about the triggers falling out because the pins were
just breaking the receiver pins and stuff.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, your whole gun just falls in half, and you're like, what?
Yeah, Lord knows if you threw Remington hypersonics in a Remington Versamax, you probably get about four shots out of it. Yeah, your bolt would just disintegrate.
That's about right.
Asses.
Dude, we had a group of Mergansers come in like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't say anything to the clients. I was like, "There's a group of 6 right here on the left. Get ready. All right, kill them." And we stood up, and everyone boom, 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 boom. I rained 2 of the 6 out of the group. In the first one, I shot it at maybe 15 feet with a 3-inch number 1. Yeah, 28-inch barrel with a 3-inch number 1. There wasn't much left of that one.
Yeah.
But I was like, whoa, holy crap, that worked.
Oh, so I got to say, we were cleaning all the geese and stuff from New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a juvenile, or was a blue that was shot, right? And I think Noah shot that one. I don't know who shot it. Anyway, so I'm cleaning this blue up, right? And they're not juveniles, or I mean, blues aren't big birds to begin with, but
right.
I'm sitting there and I'm cleaning this blue out because I'm going to turn it into dog food or jerky or something. I don't know, and I'm telling you, I don't know what gun he was shooting. I think he was shooting I want to say they were shooting a Beretta. I don't know. Anyway, and it might have been a Noah. I don't know who it was. Whoever it was that shot it, I think it was a Beretta. And dude, there was a hole like this all the way through it, like chest wise.
Holy crap.
Yeah, And I'm like, dude was shooting slugs or what?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it was a shot, right? I mean, it was a long shot when he dropped it. And I'm like, so I'm cleaning it out. I'm like, the hell? And I knew he shot it, but I'm like, holy Jesus, man. I mean, there's like a hole all the way through this thing.
Are you shooting lead? Like, what's going on here?
So needless to say, when I breasted that one out, it was like one side.
Oh,
yeah. Like a quarter of a side.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. That adds up. Dude, did I send you the picture of that pintail that our landowner shot last week?
Double pintail?
No, it was so we finally switched with him. We were hunting the other side of the marsh.
Okay.
And we watched this single just doing it absolutely filthy into the PVC on the mud flat with mojo ducks out. And we're like, dude, we saw him setting up and it's like no water, spinning decoys. They had 2 spinners out. And we're like, dude, they're not going to kill a single bird this morning. And we watched this stud single pintail just do it filthy into him. And we're like, huh? And we're like, oh my God, kill it. Shoot it. Shoot it. We see the bird fold. And then we hear the single boom. And we're like, dang. I don't know who did that, but that was a damn good shot. Well, Doug goes out and picks it up and sends us a picture of it. And it caught the wad, hit like right at the base of its neck.
Oh, dear God.
And so it just has like a quarter-size hole through like the bottom, like half of its neck. Just boom. We're like, that explains it.
That'll do it.
Like, yeah, that'll do.
That'll do, boys.
That's why that happened.
Oh, man. How is old Ronald there?
Oh, dude, he's not bad. He found his truck. They found his truck finally.
No way. How bad was it?
It's a little scratched up. All of his stuff's missing.
Yeah.
And apparently it didn't start very well. So like, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it.
But it's fixable, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
It's not terrible though.
From what I understand, it's not great either though. Kind of one of those like in between things, you know.
All right. Well, it's a good truck.
But he's got it back. So
yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Yep.
I still think best case scenario would have been to find it just absolutely totaled and have it wiped off and start over. But whatever.
Well, it depends on how much he owes on that truck.
Well, yeah.
And if he has good gap insurance.
I know he does. Yeah, I know I was asking him about that, and he said he does have gap insurance. So that's why I was like, dude, best case scenario, they find it totaled.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's got his truck back. I haven't seen him in a couple days. I'll be hunting with him Saturday and Sunday. We're taking the landowners out to try to shoot some canvasbacks.
Ooh.
So if you're not doing anything Saturday or Sunday, I could probably squeeze you into the blind with us if you want to go.
Not going to say no to a canvasback hunt.
Just throwing that out. The weather's going to be terrible.
That's perfect.
But you know.
What's the weather for Saturday?
Oh, no, like it's supposed to be like no wind, no weather, no rain, nothing. Like it's not going to be a ducky day.
Oh.
Like it's not the right weather to hunt that blind. But the landowner's like, dude, I saw those canvasbacks out there. I want to go shoot canvasbacks this weekend. And we're like,
is this the one that I've been in the blind with before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I was like, dude, it's not gonna happen.
I'll go in the blind with hang out with him.
That's kind of that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like me and Doug and you if you want to go to shooting like buffleheads and shit.
I'm good with that.
Because apparently there's a ton of buffleheads.
I'm okay with that. I like shooting some buffleheads.
I know the boys hunted it the other day and killed like 6 or 7 buffleheads and a couple ruddy ducks. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm here for that. I am down for a Buffy beatdown.
Maybe some poodoos.
Don't even get me started on the poodoos. Tear those things up, dude.
They banned them.
Dude, they banned all of it. Dude, I saw a banded hen hooder merganser on an Instagram the other day. Yeah.
No.
Yep. I was like, see, this is why we shoot everything that's legal that comes into the decoys, because they banned all of it, boys.
$100 for a hen.
Worth it.
No. I will say, I saw the hybrids.
Yep.
there was a Woody and Widgeon hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty damn impressive.
I say a lot of people have been shooting. I've seen a few like wood duck green wing teal hybrids.
Yep.
Those are cool looking too.
Yeah, but the Woody Widgeons, that was, look, I hybrid or not, that's a stud mount right there.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, how do you start classifying some of these? I mean, would that be a Woody or would it be a Widgeon?
See, so that goes back to a question I had last week. And I don't remember if I brought it up on the podcast or not, about during the October split in Virginia when you can't shoot black ducks.
Right.
Because 90% of the black ducks that you shoot anymore are black duck mallard hybrids.
Right.
How does that count? Does that count as a black duck? Because it's not a true black duck. It's a black duck mallard hybrid.
I don't know. Maybe we could get invited over to the Fishing Games podcast and ask them. Oh, wait. They won't talk to.
Yeah, I know. But, like, that's a serious question I have. And, like, Travis was talking about it, and he was like, I think where they would question you is how you identified it before you shot it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was like, it doesn't matter how I identified before I shot it. If I killed it and it's not a black duck, it's a hybrid, it should be legal.
Yeah. I mean, what's in your blind?
Exactly. Yeah. You can shoot at bald eagles and cardinals if you want to, if you don't kill them. You know, I mean, like, if you want to take pop shots at seagulls, I don't see a rule saying you can't shoot at them. You can't kill them. So, but I don't know. But a lot of the ones we see are mallard hybrids.
So, I got a real quick thing from everybody or from somebody. You're not paying attention to the folks on the live stream on Facebook.
Oh, geez. No, I did not even see those. Oh, God, we have so many.
Yep.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Real quick. So Nikki, I was asking about the Diverge 12 thing. They do that every year about this time of year, right? It's always about January.
It's always this time of year. 100%.
Yeah. So usually they'll post it like on Sitka's website. They do it once a year. I don't remember.
Do you want to stick it on the? Do you want to stick it on the thing for this podcast?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. I
can put a link to it. But yeah, there's some awesome photos in there. I forget how to submit photos for it.
So they start taking photos for this. Like, you can submit starting tomorrow for the Diverge, whatever. You can start
Diverge
that tomorrow.
13.
Yeah. So they'll start it tomorrow if you've got pictures, but typically they announce it and they're like, hey, we're taking pictures for the Diverge, whatever.
So that's how that runs. She also said that Jared said hi. So hi, Jared.
Jared. Did you went bow fishing with Jared, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's a good time. Jared's a good
dude.
That
was a great night.
Jared's a good dude. Good kid.
Frank said, what's up? He said he can fill in for me going to New York next time if you need someone to go with.
There you go. Sorry, Frank, I didn't ask.
And then Tracy was asking if you hit up the castle or winery while you were up there.
Oh, I didn't, but
dude.
So first of all, there are wineries. There's probably 150, different wineries up there. The castle was on my to-do list, but it was just too damn cold. So I got done real no, I was cold. And
fair enough.
I said, I'm not doing that. And the castle I've seen and I want to go do it. So definitely going to do that next time.
Hell yeah. March, baby.
What else we got?
Tracy said he's got a nice gun for you. Only shot once and will sell cheap.
Really?
I don't know what that means. It sounds like a
Little suspect.
yes. This sounds like a trap.
I've got a gun. I'll sell it to you. It's only been dropped once.
Yeah, it's laying in the bottom of a cattle pond in Kansas.
Yep.
$400. Good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
Will not deliver.
Yeah.
And then Bobo said, "Yeah, buddy." He said, "What? Shooting pintails?
Oh yeah.
We should have shot a lot more this year, Bobo. We had I think Travis and I were talking about it today. We called the shot on 29 different groups of pintails this year. The clients killed 9, and I think 7 of those pintails killed were from the landowner. So it's part of hunting with clients that don't know how to shoot.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
It's great.
Like Facebook.
It's great.
What's up?
And then when I was talking about shooting the seagulls, Bobo texted me and said, the lesser snow goose.
That's solid right there.
Dude.
I'm going to remember that one for sure.
Dude, me and Bobo were texting each other pictures the other day from the marsh of cattails. And I sent him a picture, and I was like, dude, I just found the coolest thing ever. And he's like, what's that? Is it a cool bird? And I was like, nah. Sent him the picture and just said forbidden corn dogs.
That is true. That is true.
Dude, when we were out in Kansas, we were walking back to the blind, and Bobo and I went to try to jump shoot this little pond that we were watching all these ducks slide into. We're walking back over to where we were all set up, and fucking we're walking through this grass. It starts getting real tall, and Bobo just reaches up, grabs a cattail, and he goes, "Ooh, corn dogs," and just keeps walking. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, that's cool. Just, ooh, corn dogs.
Not a corn dog.
You think just,
I will tell you, the 21st century, I bought an air fryer.
oh, dude, nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm going to see what they can do with some goose wings or goose thighs. Oh, don't do that. Don't
Put them in a crock pot, soak them in freaking Dr. Pepper, some Worcestershire, and some barbecue sauce. Let them roast for a couple hours, and then just shred it.
No.
Yep.
I want goose wings, but thighs.
You enjoy that. Let me know how it goes.
I'm gonna try it. See how it goes.
You enjoy it.
I'll definitely brine them. So
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Yeah, I would think brining them would be a must.
Yeah, there's not a lot of meat.
Well,
on those
okay.
guys.
No, you shot them in New York. They're probably fine.
Yeah. They're not here yet. They don't taste like mud.
Yeah, they haven't been sitting in Baltimore Harbor.
No, they've been in cornfields.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're still good. They're still good.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So
Do they get down here
give
and
it a
get
shot. See how
ripe?
it goes. But yeah, we got a ton of breasts, goose breasts that are getting ready to get shred up or jerky, or I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, but we'll see. But
That's
it was
right.
a lot.
So I think we got 8 or 9 geese in between my freezer and Doug's freezer that we're going to be making into jerky here probably next weekend.
Apparently, my air fryer will dehydrate too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I got a big. I bought a meat slicer, one of those actual dehydrators, so you can marinate them or freeze the breasts a little bit and then run them through it so you get all the same thickness and everything. Makes it a lot easier.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
It's way better than trying to cut them with a knife and they're all jagged and jacked up. You just freeze them a little bit, throw them in the freezer for a half hour, pull them out, and shunk, 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 you're done.
Same thing with a grinder. Like when we go to grind up,
like
any of the geese, get them as close to frozen as you can get them, and just dump them in.
Yep.
And the grinder works out pretty good. So I'm gonna try a burger too. See if I can.
That's another good thing to do with them is to take them and grind them up with a little bit of pork fat to add a little bit of fat to them.
Yep.
And make some sausage and stuff with
or
it.
Beef
it
fat,
turns out good. Any of it. It's all the same.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to give it a shot. I'm gonna kind of venture out a little bit, see what I can come up with.
Hell yeah. Dude, you should make what we should do with it is make that pastrami.
What?
Have you seen that? The goose pastrami?
No.
I'll find the video and send it to you.
Send it to me.
Yeah, there's a recipe for it. You marinate it. And it's got like a brine and everything for a couple days, and you pull it off and smoke it for like 8 hours or something crazy. And it makes like goose pastrami. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got it. I'll give it a shot.
I'm
not scared.
I got a Traeger.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'll give it a shot.
I'll do it right now.
I'll do it. No. It's 8:30 at night and it's cold outside. I'm not doing it right now.
Yep. I say I'm going to go shower, pack a bag, and drive to Virginia.
Well, my friend, it's been awesome. And I'm glad that you had a good time out in Missouri. And
dude, I'm glad you had a good time up in New York. Dude, I'm so ready to get up there.
I'm telling you, you're going to miss out.
Dude, that 20 gauge Super Black Eagle with the Snow Goose tube.
Yeah, we don't allow Super Black Eagles in. No.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm either bringing the Super Black Eagle 20 gauge or I'm going to bring the single shot 410 with like 9-shot turkey load and just let them have it.
Let's see how you do with that.
Dude, the widest open choke I can find and just into the middle of the group. Just.
So I will tell you though, before we leave, we got your Osceola trip hunt booked. I give you the dates on that?
No.
Yeah. So Trevor hooked us up and Doc gave us the days, and we were hunting the first weekend, March 16th and 17th. And Doc came out with March 16th, 17th is a Saturday, Sunday opening weekend. And he goes, Monday if we need it, but we won't.
Well, the 16th, okay. We'll talk about this after the podcast.
Yeah, either way, just letting you know.
Well, very good, Mikey.
It's been real. It's been fun. Can't say it's been real fun.
I say it ain't been real fun, but we'll see you next week.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right, see you, brother.
You've been listening to The Hunting Quest. No matter how crazy, high-tech, or lazy the rest of the country gets, we will always be hunting and fishing. If that's you, you've found your new family. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. Reach out to us by email at info@thehuntingquest.com. And check us out on Instagram and YouTube at The Hunting Quest. See you next time.